Hey everybody, one of Wiisdom here. I nearly made a huge mistake. I was about to take Chopscotch down the bottom path here, and I realized that I've still got Candy-Coated on the portal, so I am extremely tired. It's 3:30 in the morning, Halloween morning, fantastic, I know. Trying to get some of these done for you, but I went back. I didn't know if I was like losing my mind. I'm just sleep deprived and not thinking right. Check this out. This is one of the things I don't understand. So, box freaking stock. You could get Chopscotch, Candy-Coated Chopscotch, or Chopscotch from the store. Your parents could give them to you today for Halloween. You could get home from school, play with her. You get this dummy out, and when you do the jump attack, you know, which looks like this, which is pretty cool, right? She's going to do 56 to 84, right? Your standard chop, chop, chop looks like that. You're going to do the 28, 28, 78, if you will. When you get into the base upgrades, okay, you get Sharpened Blade. It's the third upgrade that you can purchase. It takes your standard chop right there from 28 with a crit of 42 to 45 with a critical of 68. Second hit's the same, third hit 118 to 177, up from 78 to 117. Problem is, when you do the jump attack, you would think, okay, so it was 56 box stock, what's it going to go up to, you know, 69, 72, something like that? No. You know what it goes up to? 5684 box stock. You know what this jump attack's going to go up to? 47. You're like, hey, that's pretty good, right? 56 went up to 47. Let's let that sink in for a second. Number one, I'm not crazy or sleep deprived like I thought I was.
See you later, alligators. Or whatever those guys were.
That's -9. I mean, she went down. From 56 to 47 with an upgrade. It should be called a downgrade. How does this happen? Now, if the jump attack box stock did 47, and then we buy Sharpened Blade, and it turns out to do 56, I'm okay with that. As is, it's backwards. And that upgrade is a downgrade, and that sucks. It's an upgrade for chop, chop, and chop, but it's a downgrade for the jump attack. I don't understand it. It's not like you can do the jump attack faster or anything. In fact, it even looks better on the ground pound side of the thing, yet you're doing 9 fewer on the attack side. Blows my mind. Similarly, and this one, to be fair, it will kind of be personal preference. Lose your head. Let's come in here if we can. Dun-dun-dun-dun. First upgrade, first base upgrade that you purchase, you know. It's our tertiary attack. It's cool. It does 9 to 14 when she twirls her head twice. It puts enemies in like this daze for 6 seconds, and every time you hit them, it does a critical hit. So if you're sitting there and doing the math at home, you buy that. Chop, chop, chop is 42, 42, 117. The jump attack is 84 every time. Spin to win is 32 every time. Yet then when you come in and you think, ooh, 2 heads are better, here's the deal. I'm not going to argue. It's pretty cool. I mean, that thing sticks around for close to 15 seconds. It does 22 to 33. It's doing it on its own. The spin still does 9 to 14, even though it looks like it would do more because she's spinning it faster. Problem I have is that 6-second daze that I thought was so cool, gone. Similarly, the ability to hit the enemies, you know, and get a critical hit, gone. So, it's kind of like, you know, awesome, pretty cool, really cool. This right here I have 0 issues with. It's fantastic. Then we come in here, Sharpened Blade, awesome for what it does to chop, chop, chop. Downgrades, literally downgrades our jump attack 9 points, which makes no sense. And then right here, I like what the head does, but I miss the 6-second daze that was so cool and unique, and getting to get critical hits every single time we hit said dazed enemy. So she's bittersweet, don't get me wrong. She's still fantastic and is shaping up to be super OP, sort of kind of like we saw with legendary tri-tips base upgrades. Just incredible numbers. But I don't understand that. You know, if it was 47 became 56, yeah. The 2 heads are better. Again, that one I'll give them a pass on because it's literally preference. It's like, Do you like Prism Break better, green or yellow, lasers? And it's going to just be 50-50. And then Comrade Prism Break comes around in Swap Force and it's like, now he's red. How do you feel? This is sort of like personal preference. And I honestly, even though this would be more beneficial and helpful for probably 95% of players, the way I play the game, this would be the tickets. Or if this just maintained the daze, like say there's a horde of enemies and she's going to go after a chompy pod, and then you've got sort of a tougher enemy that's in the daze. If the daze was still there, I wouldn't be complaining. That said, I guess since Candy-Coated is on the portal, what I'm thinking is I will for sure like this path because I'm loving the axe. Down here, I think it has potential, but I don't know for sure. It's either going to be a bust or better than the top path. But I'm inclined to say the way I play the game, what I know of Skylanders, I will for sure like the top path. And I kind of think it suits Candy-Coated better, in part, again, going back to like the Prism Break example from SSA. The purple aura there looks fantastic with standard Chopscotch. The purple behind orange, the Candy-Coated Chopscotch, I think that would bother me aesthetically. Minor thing, but if you wonder how I pick these paths out, this is a little intricacies that go through my mind, at 3:37 a.m. And if that was an orange cloud of dust, we'd have a dilemma. But the way it's going to be, just like when Candy-Coated slams the jump attack down and you get like that fractured earth that looks so cool, but there's purple emanating from it that matches, of course, standard Chopscotch. With the Alt-Deco, I kind of wish that was like orange, black, even the green of the ponytail on Candy-Coated, right? But it's just minor things is how I make up my mind. So we're going to go ahead and go for it. We're going to take the top path for Candy-Coated here. And I'm glad that I realized we didn't switch them and I didn't make a terrible mistake. So here we go. It is Heavy Hitter. This one you chop with maximum strength. And then down below, Crazy Cutter, you chop with maximum speed. So I feel like for sure I will like this one. The bottom path, I think it has potential, but I'm not as confident that it will depend how it pans out. This one, if it just increases the damage of the axe a little bit, I'll be happy, and it looks like it's going to do that. Plus we get a charge attack, which historically I've been fond of. The one thing I'm unsure of on the top path is Headsplosion, the last one. It should be hilarious, but I don't know if I would use it much, but we'll see. So we're doing it, man. I didn't get to put the base upgrades for people to suggest anything, so we're rolling 3:38 in the morning, and this is what we do. So if you're wondering, you need 6,900, 1722, and 3,000 respectively, and then the Soul Gem 4,000. So what? 10-9, that is correct, right? Let me just cycle over. I've released that spreadsheet for you. Yeah, 6,900, and then the Soul Gem 4,000. So take it in stride. But jump attract. Press X while jumping to attract enemies to your axe. I don't know if this is going to work with the larger enemies or not. I will assume it will. But here we go. So let's see if it looks different. Oh, sweet. Now that was the jump attack there. And is that going to stay the same? Yeah, 45, 45, 118. The standard chop. Oh, left my spreadsheet. The standard chop is still the 45, 45, 118 that we saw with Sharpened Blade. And the atrocity with Sharpened Blade, as mentioned at the start of the video, jump attack was doing 56 box stock. Sharpened Blade took it down to 47. Will this right the ship? It certainly freaking looks like it will. So, let's see. 84. Finally. That sort of makes up for the sin, but the bottom line is, if you take the bottom path, you're kind of stuck with the regression, and that doesn't seem fair to me. So it's going to do 84, but let's get a couple of these guys, because it's supposed to pull the enemies in. So I'm going to slam over here. Okay. Let's try to get them close together. Oh, yeah. Is that doing spread damage? Did we get all three of them hit several times? Let's find out. Got 2 of them. That was all 3, took damage. So that radius is pretty serious, and I love the jump attack, and it looks cool. I do wish it was orange and black, if you're asking. Yes, I do, but jump attract, pretty salty, 84 to 126. I will take it. So let's move on now. I'm very excited about this one.
Apple a day keeps the stats saying, "Hey!"
Hey, charge up X. Hold X to charge up a massive axe chop for 2200. Alright, now the question is, how long do we have to hold this? Is this like a 1.5, 2 second, just press chop, chop, chop and hold type of a thing? Or is it going to be like Golden Yamato Blast from Trigger Happy? We don't know until we take it, so let's do it. 2200. And first thing first, let's make sure we're still 45, 118. Now we're gonna make sure this is the same. 84, 84, 84. Okay, so nothing has changed. Now the question is, how long do we hold it? 1 Mississippi. Okay, I'm thinking she's ready to go. Very difficult to maneuver. Oh, the jump pad around it. It's a pretty quick deal, but the problem is you're not going to be able to orient yourself. You could, but you're going to get hit before you do. But let's see her unload. Oh, sweet. Let's get a better angle, maybe having her go overhead here in the opposite direction. You ready?
Excellent.
Excellent, yes. I think she said excellent, but I changed it for her. We're tight like that. Here we go. Are you ready to have... I'm hoping there's a chance it's a one-hit kill. There is a chance. She was 84, 126 on the jump. 45 on Sharpened Blade. I'm going to say this is going to have to do at least 90, right? Would you get back over there, clown? Get yourself over here. Come on. Setting this up for you. Building the suspense. Oh, good lord. That wasn't critical, was it? I think I just saw 3 numbers beginning with 2. Oh, good grief. Okay. Like I said, I didn't think I'd be disappointed on this path. Ladies and gentlemen, that was 224 to 336. It's 3:43 in the morning, and she just unloaded 336. So I was right. It could technically be a one-hit kill. Oh, wrong button. See how you don't do the criticals on that guy? That's what sucks. But alright, I gotta make this quick. Wow. Okay, the head is gone. Let's try to see if we can get a one-hit kill. If we get the crit, you will. Yeah. Pretty impressive. I'm thinking those guys' health may be 250, by the way. But 224 to 336, yeah, I'm loving it. What's not to like there? You know? And here's the thing, though. If you're like, well, what about the combo? It doesn't influence it at all. You can still rattle off chop, 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 and she's very quick when she does that. The catch is, you can also do that. So, chop, 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 at its increase of 45, 45, 118, that's going to be 90 and 118. That'll be 208. Just standard across all 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. You're going to do 208. If you do this, there's 224. So it's a plus 16 from 1 charged hit versus the 3 combined. Now that doesn't factor in the criticals, of course, but let's face it, 224's crit is 336. So, and the other thing is you have to realize, if you get accustomed to doing this, which won't take long at all, you're basically going to be able to do 1 axe chop, possibly 2 even. Let's see, how would it work? Yeah, you can get by with 1, or you could sort of 1, 2, 3. That's probably the best way to do it, depending on the enemy. My strategy will probably be approach, approach, finish. It's like a fatality, basically. So, yeah, Halloween just got really good. I'm proud of myself. I didn't hit the trigger. Are you? You should be. I'm pretty tired. Headsplosion. This is the one had high hopes for both of these two. I'd say they delivered. It still doesn't explain why the jump attack went down with Sharpened Blade. That makes no sense, but right here, Headsplosion, hit a head with Charge Up Axe to blow it up. What will this do? I have no idea. Will it be massive damage? Will it be hilarious? I think the hilarity will be there. I just have no clue what to expect damage-wise. Bigger thing for me will be, could this potentially bring the daze back? If we explode the head, will that release like the magic fairy dust that dazes our enemies and we get critical hits and they're kind of just trance-induced for a while? Let's find out. Alright, here we go. So, I assume, let's come down here so we can see what we're doing. If I chuck that. Oh, sorry, I didn't hold it. There's that. Okay, I don't know. That was a horrible angle. You can throw her head in certain places and it doesn't really do anything. It glitches out. I've thrown it into that sewer area and it just like disappears. So you literally have to do the charge up attack to demolish it. That's one good thing about the head being around so long. I mean, it's not like you've got 5 seconds here. I mean, that thing's around for roughly 15. So, boom. There you go. Let's try to get an angle this direction, which may be hard to do. That's probably as good as it's going to get. So, now the question is, what is the damage on that? Let's go ahead and get the head going. Get the dummy. Don't kill him. It's going to be very hard for me to do this, isn't it? Because she's going to kill everything. Okay.
Excellent.
I have no idea what that did, but we eradicated like a horde of 4 of those guys with whatever happened there. I don't know. I honestly can't tell. Dadgum. She's very difficult to control in some of her movements. I mean, at least here, she wouldn't be in the game. I need some distance, and I'm not gonna get it. Huh. Well, this may require further... I still love that. That's pretty awesome. We didn't even get to talk about it at the secondary this time around. I really don't know where to go to attempt to do this. Like, it's gotta be doing something, but it's like so hard to stay on this circle and figure out what we need to do. Norton, if you killed this, I will... Alright. So... Well, we got it there without hitting them, but... This is gonna take a long time for me to get. I'll go in editing and see if I can see the numbers, but it's doing something. We just have no freaking clue what it is. I might need to go in like a battle arena or in a chapter, basically something bigger than this with a wider area. That said, we are not done with her. Oh no, she's going to be the first soul gem we showcase. We got it in Mushroom River from the Friday night stream. That one was actually on Twitch. Twitch decided it wanted me to stream there, and it functioned for the first time in forever. Hopscotch is her soul gem. It is found in Mushroom River. Press Y while jumping for a game of hopscotch and a temporary speed increase. No clue what hopscotch will do, but I love speed and armor. That has not changed, so... We got 754 in the bank. I don't know what we can do with it in this game. We'll get the Sky Chi Power and Sky Fortress and kind of finish off her video, but or process, if you will. Let's check this out. So jump and press Y, they say. Okay. Oh, there's the speed boost. I'm liking it. Good grief, it's got great duration. Oh, you go, girl. You go, Chopscotch. She was pretty quick to begin with. Oh, man. How long of a speed boost was that? All right, let's document this if we can. So we're gonna jump and press Y.
Yeah!
One Mississippi. 25-second speed boost. That is nuts. Not going to complain about that. Now, will it do any extra damage? Will she swing the axe quicker? We don't know. First thing first, we're going to try to get a figure on Chopscotch. Okay. Nope. What? You know, I can't tell if she's... It seems like she's going a little quicker. Good grief. Okay, let's get another guy in here. I'm inclined to say yes, this is speedier. I mean, jeez, man. It could just be the animations, but I mean, pay attention to this. Okay, she's lost it now. Maybe it's just the speed. I don't know. I can't tell, but 25 seconds is nuts. So Hopscotch is going to be 56. Critical on that will be 84. And then how many times does she do it? What does the board look like? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times and then a 25-second speed boost. With then 25 seconds. That's crazy, but I love it. So I've had a lot of people, Portal Master Mom, I'm sure Daphne likes her, Sarah, can't know who you are, I'm picturing your face and YouTube user profile. UK girl. I've had a lot of people tell me Chopscotch is like their go-to. She had her level 19 already, which is crazy. But I can see why. Very powerful axe attack. Quirky. Has some unique traits. I gotta say, my biggest complaint with no, I'm sorry, not Chopscotch. Again, I'm super tired. Is simply that we lost the dazed deal. If you take the top path, if you take heavy hitter, it sort of makes up for Sharpened Blade lowering the damage on your jump attack. The attraction there is sort of it didn't quite work like I thought it would, but it's a moot point. It's still pretty awesome. My biggest complaints is I sincerely miss the 6 seconds of daze time on the enemy and then getting to unload critical hit after critical hit on them. And I say that because one of the things, I've had a lot of people, I guess sort of like newer viewers coming to the channel and saying like, hey, what's your favorite element? What's your favorite character? Why? And you know, why do you prefer this over that? And one of my things, and I've said this since SSA, and it's why the earth element appealed so much to me back then, uniqueness in the Skylanders. Terrafin burrowed underground. No one was doing that at the time, right? Prism Break's attacks were so unique. The boomerangs of Dino Ring, the Stone Fist. Bash was just a beast. He was sort of the most commonplace of the characters, just with ungodly damage numbers, you know. But the uniqueness of the Skylander, that little trance for 6 seconds and then getting to unload with criticals. There's characters with similar things, but nothing quite like that. And I liked it. I really did like that. So if I had to pick one weakness of Chopscotch or one complaint, that would be it. Otherwise, aside the Sharpened Blade deal, yeah, that makes no sense. But I genuinely liked that with Lose Your Head. And again, I cannot argue. I mean, this flippin' minion chick. Now, if I don't charge that up... Oh, I could still have it. Some of you have been yelling at the screen this whole time, haven't you? And rightfully so. Like I said, I'm doing this. I am dead tired. Super tired. When I say I'm tired, I mean it. I'm routinely recording at these times and I'm tired. So that was my bad. And happy endings for all on this Halloween extravaganza. So it still doesn't explain why Sharpened Blades lowered the jump attack. And I also, to be fair to myself, it seems like if you do that and you get the 6 second of daze time, it kind of seems like when you have the minion, there should at least be like some trace of that. Like it shouldn't just disappear completely, you know, maybe just, I understand like her either emanating it would be too powerful, but it's a situation where if I hit an enemy there and then she goes off this direction, the minion, I feel like this guy should still be subject, the one that was hit with the head should still have the 6 seconds of being dazed. But hey, figured it out. We're awesome. Chopscotch is awesome. What's not to love about Chopscotch? The bottom path, perhaps? We don't know. We haven't taken it, but we're about to. My apologies on Headsplosion. I freaking... Maybe this is our ticket. No. Well, I'm not going to stay up forever doing that. I'm legitimately tired, and I've still got to try and fix the new computer. But I'll try to get numbers on that. I'll update it in the spreadsheet. That said, lose your head, we still technically have, which is great. So, I will quit rambling. I'm a happy man. I have to say, this Halloween is off to a great start. I just need to edit videos and go to bed. So that's what I'm going to do, because I have to be at work here in a few hours. So, yeah. That said, my apologies again. I know some of you were like, it's not gone, idiot. But hey, we caught it. I figured it out before you, you know. That's why you watch the video through to the end before commenting. You know, just make sure. But, hey, what's not to love here? I have to say, heavy hitter did not disappoint. Yeah, not taking a selfie, but hey, super tired. I hope you're having a great Halloween. I'm doing what I can to keep you entertained and having a good time. So, like I said, good luck to everybody looking for Candy-Coated Chopscotch. And I'm going to end this. Let's comment with hashtag heavy hitter. That'll get you a bonus brick in the wall of Wiisdom. More information on that down below. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Beam. Plan is, of course, tonight. It may not be early. Again, a lot of people stream in the afternoon or at supper time. I'm at work. I'm at work in the afternoon. I'm at work at supper time. And no joke, literally, I usually wind up eating supper like 8 to 9. And then in turn, when I stream at 10, it's kind of a normal time for me. But sometime tomorrow night, I'd like to see a little of the Bears and Vikings, believe it or not. But at some point in time, I will stream. We're going to go through the Undead Sunset Realm. Possibly some other things. It'll depend how I'm feeling, who all's up watching. So, hope everyone is having a great Halloween, and I will catch you back here for more Skylanders research.